Welcome to the Slop Temple. We pray this video helps.
In this video, I will explain why Henry VIII broke with Rome. Let's dive into the primary reasons behind this monumental decision. King Henry VIII desperately needed a male heir to ensure the stability of the Tudor dynasty. His marriage to Catherine of Aragon had only produced one surviving child, Princess Mary. Convinced he needed a son, Henry sought an annulment to marry Anne Boleyn, believing she could provide the male heir he desired. However, the Pope refused his request, largely due to political pressure from Catherine's powerful nephew, Emperor Charles V. With the Pope unwilling to grant his annulment, Henry took decisive action. In 1534, the English Parliament passed the groundbreaking Act of Supremacy. This pivotal legislation declared King Henry VIII as the supreme head of the Church of England, effectively severing ties with Rome. This act not only legitimized his annulment from Catherine and subsequent marriage to Anne Boleyn, but also made it an act of treason to deny the king's new ecclesiastical authority. It was a bold move that fundamentally reshaped England's religious landscape. While the desire for a male heir was a major catalyst, other significant factors contributed to Henry's break with Rome. The king also sought to consolidate his political power, aiming for greater control over both church and state. There was growing dissatisfaction among many with the perceived corruption and abuses within the Catholic Church. Furthermore, the dissolution of the monasteries provided immense financial gain for the crown, seizing vast lands and wealth. Influential reformers at court also played a role, advocating for a separation from papal authority. The English Reformation, initiated by Henry VIII's actions, had profound and lasting impacts on England. It fundamentally reshaped the nation's religious identity, moving away from centuries of Catholic dominance. This shift also solidified the monarch's power, establishing royal supremacy over both the church and the state. The dissolution of the monasteries, for example, led to massive land redistribution and economic changes. For more great content and deals, including a link to Darn Tough socks with their lifetime warranty, be sure to check the description below this video.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.